Hi, T.O.T. Carlson here, and if you know me, you know I love movies. When it comes to movies, I always love a good comedy. That's why I was happy to see that Kino Lorber was going to be doing a reissue of Tropic Thunder in 4K at long last, this being a 4K and Blu-ray combo pack, featuring the theatrical cut of the movie in 4K and the director's cut on Blu-ray, as well as all the bonus features. Now, I do have to confess, I had not seen this movie prior to this release, but I'd heard nothing but good things, so was really happy to finally experience this one, and believe me, I laughed myself silly watching. So we're going to do our obligatory unboxing. I'll talk about the movie, and I'll let you know if I recommend this release. Here's our front cover. I do love that logo there. That looks very nice. Spine text for the other side. Back cover with our movie description and all the other pertinent information. Got alternate artwork under here. It's not reversible art, but I do like how they have different art under the slipcover, so that's pretty cool. Here's our spine. Looks the same as every other Kino spine. Back cover pretty much the same. We have our 4K with the movie and our Blu-ray with the director's cut and the additional features. HDR Dolby Vision remastered by Paramount Pictures, supervised and approved by director Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller is action juggernaut Tug Speedman. Jack Black is comedy legend Jeff Portnoy. Robert Downey Jr. is an acclaimed method actor Kirk Lazarus. When these Hollywood stars head to the jungles of Vietnam to shoot a war movie, they have no idea how real things can get. With biting satire, plenty of subversive humor, and an unforgettable Oscar-nominated turn by Robert Downey Jr., co-writer, director, all-around genius Ben Stiller's Tropic Thunder is the outrageous action comedy classic that'll blow your mind. The insane cast also includes Steve Coogan, Jay Baruchel, Danny McBride, Brandon T. Jackson, Bill Hader, Nick Nolte, Matthew McConaughey, and Tom Cruise as Volcanic Studio executive Les Grossman. This 2D special edition includes both the theatrical cut, 4K UHD, and the director's cut, Blu-ray. Well, I finally got a chance to see Tropic Thunder, and I have to say, I was not disappointed. This is an absolutely hilarious movie, and it's also a pretty sharp commentary and satire on what's been going on in Hollywood in many regards. I mean, you've got explosive executives, you've got mock trailers for movies that start out the movie that introduce us to these characters, which I think was a great storytelling device that is absolutely hilarious as well, and just shows how ridiculous the world of Hollywood has become over the years. And the casting's absolutely perfect. I know there's a lot of people that are going to be offended by the fact that Robert Downey Jr.'s character does what essentially amounts to blackface, but I would argue that this is a satire in that regard as well, based on the way that so many actors just get into playing their roles and how they'll do anything to play the part, no matter how ridiculous it gets. And again, there's a lot of that in this movie. If you've followed the stories of Hollywood, the movie industry at all, this movie hits hard. And even though the main core cast of actors is Robert Downey Jr., Ben Stiller, and Jack Black, I think the absolute best performance in the movie comes from a practically unrecognizable Tom Cruise playing an absolutely explosive psychopath behind the scenes running the studio in the movie. But so many actors in here get good turns throughout, and it's just filled with laughs. I was pleasantly surprised by what I saw here, and I was also a little bit shocked, too. I think if you're someone who's looking for a good comedy, and you're not squeamish or easily offended, you'll like what you find when it comes to Tropic Thunder. Now, usually when I talk about movies that have really beautiful, really good 4K transfers, typically comedies are not what come to mind. But this new 4K scan of the movie looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you have the jungles where most of the movie takes place, and the greens of the trees just pop off the screen. It looks gorgeous. I never thought I'd actually say this in regards to a comedy on 4K, but the movie looks that good throughout. I'm pretty impressed, not only with the movie, but by how good it looks on here. Like I said as well, the Blu-ray disc includes the extended director's cut version of the movie, and then it's got all of the bonus features as well. And there's a pretty decent helping of featurettes here. I don't know for sure how much of this was actually on previously released versions of the movie, because again, I'd never owned it prior to this. But it is a pretty generous assortment of stuff, and I think fans will be busy for a while. Anyone who likes, R-rated comedies that are politically incorrect and laugh out loud hilarious, I think is going to love what they find here, and the movie's certainly been given the royal treatment by Kino Lorber. Are you a fan of Tropic Thunder? Where would you rank this when it comes to comedy films? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel for more content, because I'm always posting new videos, and make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.